East of the Cape Cod Baseball League.
We're back here at Spillane for some Sunday Night Baseball. Amanda Foster alongside Jack Hunter here on the leadoff spot. The Gatemen coming back after a 12-5 loss to Yarmouth Dennis last night in a shortened game due to fog, looking to come back and get a win against Hyannis, who's they're 0-2-1 so far, looking to rebound after losing to Hyannis and ending in a tie in fog back in Hyannis the last time they faced off. Now, Aiden Major starting on the bump tonight. And Jack, last night in the game, pitching was a bit of an issue for the Gatemen, as it has been. What do you expect to see from Aiden today?
Well, I'm hoping he gets back to what he did in his first start against Cotuit. His last start versus Orleans was riddled with a little inconsistency and a little bad luck, if we're being honest. Andy Blake hit a home run in the first inning at Orleans that traveled just 312 feet. But Aiden was only able to get through 3 innings, so they need some more length from him tonight. And I said it yesterday, I feel like I'm sounding like a broken clock now. The biggest obstacle for this team right now is starting pitching, and really in more depth from that, throwing strikes. And it's no secret, but Aiden Major needs to get through at least 4 innings today. He needs to keep the walks down, because the game is just so much harder when you walk guys, because bloop singles turn from just, one runner on base. When you start walking guys, a bloop single can turn into 2 or 3 runs getting scored back to back to back.
Well, and Aiden will be caught by Yadi Hernandez tonight, who just recently committed to Mizzou. Aiden Blank had a chance to catch up with him about what went into that decision.
Back on the leadoff spot as we roll along before a Sunday night battle between Wareham and Hyannis. And it's great to be joined by the newest Missouri Tiger, Yadi Hernandez. First of all, Yadi, congratulations. I'm sure this has got to be a pretty happy moment for you, continuing your academic and athletic career at one of the best schools for college baseball and for academics in the country.
Oh, no, it's a blessing. It's just a dream come true. And then work hard and anything is possible, honestly. So it's just hard work, a lot of hard work, and I'm here for a reason.
What was behind that decision to go to Missouri? I'm sure it had to be a very big choice for you in your career.
Well, number one, SEC, great team. The new coach is awesome, great connection I built with him for a little bit that we talked about for like a week and a half. And then the other part is just they wanted me. That's that simple. If they wanted me the most, and then that's where I went. I got to go where they want it.
Expectations for the rest of the summer now that you've been able to make this big decision and have that in your rearview mirror, you know where you're going to be in the fall?
Honestly, just learn, adjust, get better. So whatever it takes to just be ready for next season, honestly. Everything, every day counts, everything matters. So just being ready to compete next year, honestly. So
that's Yadi Hernandez. Yadi, congratulations, and best of luck the rest of the summer.
Thank you.
Back with J.C. Cologne out of the University of Missouri. J.C., first of all, Yadi Hernandez just announced he's going to join you in the fall. What has your relationship been like with Yadi, and are you excited to see him in the fall at Mizzou?
No, for sure. I'm really excited for him to come to Mizzou because, first of all, we needed a catcher, and for him to come with us. I played with him last year, so we got closer with time and stuff. And I'm just glad he's coming with me so we can just be a bond and become a family and have a great group of guys to go to Omaha this year.
You were just telling me about your round of BP, trying to hold the hands a little bit lower. What has gone into the anatomy of your swing this season? What changes have you tried to make?
Just keep it simple, just see the ball, hit the ball, not do too much with my hands, and just drive the ball whenever I can to help the team win.
It's your first summer on the Cape. What's the experience been like coming from Missouri?
It's been nice, I'm different than Missouri for sure, but I just want to build connections and just get better at what I do, and hopefully next year I can do something good and go to a draft, or if not, just have another year.
Anything specific you picked up so far or hope to pick up that you can bring back to college and fall ball?
No, just build connections, because we only played the game for so long, and I'm just glad to be with this great group of guys, and I know we're gonna be good at the end of this summer.
That's J.C. Cologne here on the leadoff spot.
Big night in the East Division tonight with Wareham and Hyannis. Wareham with a win would jump above Hyannis to be in third place. With a loss and a Falmouth win, they would drop down to be tied for the bottom spot in the division. And Jack, not as much competition in the East tonight.
Yeah, well, Chatham has had 3 straight games postponed. They have not played since Monday. Wareham is supposed to go to Chatham tomorrow. We'll see how that works out. But they're in the basement in the East Division. And after a YD win yesterday over the Gatemen and a Harwich loss, YD is now up 5 points in the East Division. And also Orleans and Brewster continue to just kind of meddle in the middle of the division. They both lost 2 straight.
Back on the manager show with Ryan Smyth, and Coach, a little bit of a tough game to come off of last night, shortened due to fog and some longer innings, especially for your pitchers. Is there a specific message today beyond just the fact that it's a new day and a new game of baseball?
Throw strikes.
Anything else in that?
Throw strikes.
All right, there we go, and that leads right into my question about Aiden Major. What does he have to do to go more than 3 innings today besides throw strikes?
I mean, he's been working really hard. He threw strikes last time. He lost a little control or a little feel of his off-speed pitch, which made it hard. And he even, we were going to throw him out for another inning, and he said, Coach, I'm good to go, but I don't have any feel for my curveball right now. And, he kind of took it as team first, whereas he wanted the other inning, but he knew it was better for us to put somebody in. So a guy like that, man, you're rooting for.
And Yadi Hernandez just recently committing to Mizzou. I'm curious, were you involved in that process at all with when he entered the portal and then having him get recruited again?
No, I had nothing to do with that. He got into the portal, and I had no idea until he told me. And then after he was in the portal, I got a couple calls about him, just asking how he was as a catcher. And he's outlasted a lot of catchers out here, and I had all positive things to talk about him.
What have you seen from him that stood out to you so far this season?
I mean, from a catching standpoint, he's very active. He's vocal. We've been calling pitches now the last 2 or 3 games, and we're right on the same page. So he's like-minded. The actions are great. He's everything you want in a catcher. He's been throwing runners out left and right. So he's controlling the running game even when our pitchers don't. So he's you want a leader back there, and he's a prime example of it.
Great, thank you. Appreciate your time, Coach.
Absolutely.